Hey, what's up, Street Talks? This is Eric Kim from the Eric Kim Street Photography blog. So, it is day 8 of my full-time job as a street photographer. I want to give you guys a couple of updates. So, first of all, I actually have 4 more spots open for my Los Angeles Street Photography Workshop, July 30th to the 31st. It's going to be really, really awesome. It's the prime location in the heart of Hollywood at the 4th floor gallery. And it's going to be a really wonderful opportunity to not only meet like-minded individuals but also go out and shoot with one another. And of course, we're going to have instruction. It's a 2-day workshop, Saturday and Sunday from 10 in the morning to 6 p.m. So if you're interested, and I know you guys are, please email me at erickimphotography@gmail.com, or just leave a comment and I'll send you a message. So really looking forward to people signing up. Also, what I did for the entire day was I went to Santa Monica 3rd Street Promenade, whereas where I used to work, but this time I spent the entire day shooting street photography there with my camera and flash. So I kind of wanted to give a quick mini review of this new setup that I'm using. So I'm using this wireless trigger, as you can see, for my camera and flash. And for the longest time I was using the wire, which worked fine, it was cool, but the problem about that was it really got in my way a lot when I was shooting street photography. When I was trying to take images, sometimes the wire would get tangled in front of the lens, and it was just really annoying. And I heard first about the wireless solution a while back, and yeah, it's a great compromise. This wireless trigger that syncs directly to the flash, it's only $20 on Amazon. I'll show you a link below, and it's a really great deal. It takes 2 AAA batteries and it just works. And there's this really cool new flash I've been using. It's called the Yongnuo Speedlight YN560. So if you just look at it, it looks exactly like a Canon 580EX2, which is, I think it sells for $300 to $400. This bad boy only sells for $70 on eBay, on Amazon. There's really no reason not to buy it. It works fantastic. It has been very reliable, very strong. It's as powerful as the 580EX as well, and it's just really easy to operate. To just turn on, you just push and hold the on button, and you can see you could adjust the zoom. So I'm going to adjust it. So right now it's adjusted to 24 millimeters, and you can adjust by pushing these buttons here. You can adjust the strength, so it's full force right now, and then you could just adjust it. And I was actually using my street photography combination during the day with the flash, and I got some really good results. I'll show you some of the images below. Works really well. So even though you don't shoot street photography with a flash, I mean, I think it's a cool thing to have, especially for $70. You're not really gonna lose anything. The only downside is because you're using the wireless trigger, it doesn't offer TTL, but you should be using manual anyway. It's not too difficult. And for you guys who are curious, the settings that I used during the day was I was shooting at f16, ISO around 400 to 200 depending on the lighting, and kept my shutter speed around 1/20th of a second during the day. And it's really great to shoot street photography with a flash during the day because you're able to get the wonderful fill flash when people are in the sun, or not the sun, the shade. So also today I was experimenting with different ways to approach people and shooting them with a flash. The first one, what I typically just did was just go in front of people really close, and this is the Canon 24 millimeter, so it's pretty wide. So I had to literally get this close to people's faces if I wanted to get a half decent photo. And in the beginning I would just get really close to people's faces and just flash them, but a lot of people would just stick their hands in their faces and I couldn't get a good photo. So a new strategy I've been using is I see a person, I spot them, and I get really close to them. Before I take their photo, I say, "Hey, I like your face," or "Hey, I like your hat," and then people just kind of stop and like, "Hey, thanks," and then you just boom, and you shoot them with a flash. So it's a pretty good technique, and there was actually quite a few people who asked me what I was doing. I was talking with them, and I shot a guy, and he's like, "Hey, you shoot kind of like the New York street photographer a while back, Ouija." I'm like, "Whoa, you know Ouija? That's pretty awesome." So I was able to do a lot of street photography at the Santa Monica, the pier, and the beach. Really inspired by a bunch of Bruce Gilden's images there. So hopefully my images turned out half decent. Also, another cool thing is I went to Barnes and Noble today, and I just went to the photography book section and spent straight up like 2 hours there just devouring all the books I can. My brain started hurting after a while after seeing all the inspirational images. Saw a lot of images from Cartier-Bresson, Doino, um, Freelander, saw works by Ouija, and a lot of other photographers out there. So if you guys ever need some inspiration, just go to a Barnes and Noble, or actually no, Borders closed, so you can't go to Borders anymore. So go to a Barnes and Noble, go to the photography section, and just consume all the books you can. So yeah, that's my updates for today. Shooting photography with a flash at the beach. I saw a lot of people lounging in the chairs and whatnot. Wanted to get really close and take photos, but it felt kind of pervy. I was a little uncomfortable doing that, but I'm just gonna keep shooting a little bit more and hopefully see how it comes. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the images I took. Yeah, so if you guys are interested in the flash or the wireless trigger, check out the Amazon links below. And if you guys are interested in my street photography workshop, July 30th to the 31st, please email me at erickinphotography@gmail.com for more details. It's going to be a really wonderful opportunity. So take care, guys, and peace.